Nido de las Águilas, in translation, the Eagle's Nest. It is a small city located on the east side of Tijuana that has over 3,200 citizens living on this small population. It is well known for their enormous trafficking of humans and illegal migrants in through the open border gap up in the east of the mountain. But now, everything is different. The Mexican National Guard has been deployed to this particular area, which it was, under the Biden administration, one of the epicenters for mass migration into the United States of America, as they are working together with the Border Patrol and also other authorities around the same municipal city. You can see the encampment as it is really close to the place that it was the epicenter of mass migration and illegal migration into the North American territory. This is actually how it looks. We are in the limitations between Mexico right here on the right-hand side and the United States side. And actually, like you see on every single place, the cartel operating for migrants from all across the world, a passport from Turkey, a passport from India, and a birth certificate from Mexico. It tells you that this area was massively operating and crossing illegally and trafficking migrants into the United States of America from migrants from all across the globe. And now, under the Trump administration, this looks different. Border Patrol on the left-hand side, National Guard operation on the right-hand side, a couple of shoppers flying consistently through the limitations of Mexico and the United States. It tells you that the threat of a tariff between Mexico and the United States of America, implemented by Donald Trump, it is working to secure the border and to decrease the illegal crossings of migrants into the United States of America. Comparable evidence of one of the signals that illegal migration was through this particular area is the massive amount of trash just steps away before the open border gap. As you also can see, the debris of shoes of little children as they were trafficked or possibly smuggled into this particular place, which it was considered one of the most dangerous spots in the city of Tijuana. So we're walking. This is the route to cross illicitly and illegally into the United States of America. This is the route that the migrants used to use. And this community, awfully, it was controlled by the organized crime. Now you have the National Guard on the right side. You have the Border Patrol right here on the left side. And also, there were two choppers that they just came by. You will not see this back in the Biden administration. There's a camera all the way to the far end, but it was not enough under the Biden administration because of the enormous flow and illicit flow that it was continuously happening. This was the route that the migrants used to use, and then now, because of the threat of a tariff between Donald Trump to the Mexican president, this is actually now an area that is controlled. One of the inevitable questions is how many children or unaccompanied minors were trafficked or smuggled through this particular open border gap where the cartel used to control this open border area. As we have documented in the past in Middle of the Darien Gap and also in caravans in Central America, the ones that pay the consequences are the children. You actually can see debris of their shoes, every part before crossing illegally into the United States of America. Due to the threat of a tariff between Donald Trump and the president of Mexico, more than 10,000 National Guardsmen were deployed to all the north borders that connect Mexico to the United States of America. A lot of them, they were deployed to the vehicle ports of entry to decrease the level of trafficking through vehicle ports of entry, but the other ones were deployed to the mountains to stop the illegal migration that has been massively crossing to open border gaps. As we close this report from the border with Mexico and the United States in the part of Tijuana, on the east side, as you saw, there's a massive operation now by the Mexican National Guard reinforcing the border to create a massive deterrent to tackle the illegal crossings of migrants into the United States of America. But also you will see the collaboration of the American National Guard putting concertina wire on the American side. Both countries working together, and all of this happened because of Donald Trump and the threat of a tariff to Mexico. Now both countries are tackling illegal migration and the decrease of fentanyl into the United States of America. I'm Oscar Blue for Real America's Voice News. Stay safe.